Good morning and welcome back to my property. Actually, let me not tell a lie here. This is definitely afternoon, so good afternoon. Um, yeah, I've been procrastinating all morning. I meant to be out here first thing in the morning, digging holes, planting trees, getting her done, right? But yeah, I have been procrastinating. I have a literal fear of getting these trees in the ground for some reason, and I know it's silly, it's ridiculous. Um, but it's because I have no experience. All the experience I have is just from reading and watching um, gardening, YouTube videos like from Garden Answer. That lady, she just goes and goes and goes and goes, and it's incredible to me how much she gets done literally every day, or, how it seems um, from her videos anyway. But even when she was pregnant, I go for one 30-minute walk and I'm ready for a dirt nap. Um, so, anyway, she's very inspiring to me. She does a ton of digging. She's got this like power drill thing that that'd be cool. That would be very, very cool to get one of those. Um, but she plants new things, she relocates things, she throws things out that aren't doing it for her anymore, and she's cool with it. And that's very inspiring to me because I think one of my hangups is like, oh, what if it dies or whatever. And that's going to happen. I just have to be good with that. Some plants will be more disappointing than others to lose. But yeah, I'm just going to have to go for it. I can only learn so much from reading and watching other people do stuff. I've got to get in there and do it. And so that's why I'm out here in the heat. Um, I could use that as my next excuse. Oh, it's too hot now. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start digging. Actually, I already did start digging, but it was really hard. And there's a ton of rocks, like a million rocks. Almost like I wonder if this used to be a gravel parking area or something for one of the owners of the past. But let me show you this. You might have noticed in, my property tour video. Let me turn this around. So there's my tree right there. And if you notice, right behind it, outside of the fence, are these great big boulders, and I just love them. They're so cool. But does that mean there's just a giant boulder under the ground here too? How do you dig that up? I don't think you do. So here's the hole that I started, and I started to fill it with water because it was really difficult to dig in. And then it started draining quickly, and you'll notice yet another gopher tunnel. So I'm starting to feel kind of stressed out about all the gopher holes. Like they seem to be pretty darn easy to find. um, so yeah, they're going to be a challenge, I think. But so anyway, I wetted the ground because it was getting really difficult to dig in. So I'm hoping that it is now going to be a little easier to dig in. And I think I'm going to scooch the tree over just a little bit and see if I can't avoid that existing gopher tunnel. We'll see what happens here. All right, I'm going to turn this around and set up my phone to hopefully be able to see me. Okay, well, it's very difficult to dig in. Full of rocks, really hard ground. It's 1:40 right now, so I'm going to see about how long this takes to drain. You know, without the interference of the gopher hole, because although, you know, I suppose gophers do a good thing in a way by aerating the ground. Am I right? Geez Louise, can you hear all that sound? My neighbor must be doing something, but I've got no idea what. I kind of want to take a walk and take a peek, see what's going on over there. But I also want to see how fast this drains. Seems to be going down slowly but surely. There were earthworms in the ground, so that was a really good sign. I found several little earthworms, and I set them in here. I don't know if you saw me putting something over there. It was an earthworm. Those are our friends. Oh, and the little yellow jacket getting some water off the rock. It's pretty hot and dry here right now. And even the creek is dried up at the moment, so. But there must be water somewhere, because we've certainly got mosquitoes around here. That is for darn sure. I cannot go outside without dousing myself in significant amounts of mosquito repellent. Okay, so the gophers are digging right through my cardboard and coming up. This is where I saw the gophers last night, you know, in my other video where I said I saw 3 of them. This is where they were. So that's fun. Still not drained all the way. Hopefully, I'll be able to dig deep enough to get this tree in, and I won't run into more gopher holes. I'm going to put a gopher bag in, though, that's for sure. Definitely doing that, because they just can't be trusted. Alright, well, I don't want you to watch the water drain like I am. That's probably not terribly interesting.